It's a hair nourishment kind of day. We live. 1 2 1 2. Microphone check. Can you hear me? You see my freckles? We're gonna get in the kitchen at some point and make some flaxseed gel. Maddie just washed her hair yesterday, so it needs a treatment to bring out the natural curl and nourish it. She want to leave it in her natural state, but adding the flaxseed will nourish it and pull out the natural curl, and it won't be as grady, maybe a 3C possibly. It won't be so compressed to the head. Let's just say it lacks what is it? I forgot the name for it. Is it moisture? That's not the name though. I was thinking of something else when it comes to the hair. But anyway, we use flaxseed a lot. We utilize it a lot. We eat it. We use it for hair and skin. So we're gonna make some today, and y'all watch me apply it to Maddie's head. But we gotta get in the kitchen first. So I'm gonna have some homemade grape juice. Waiting for some of the crew to come over. Let me share on Facebook. So they asked what time I was going live, so we can converse and build on some of the stressors of girlhood to womanhood. I'm just saying. And we want to, celebrate the wins too. We don't want to just discuss the woes. There's wins in womanhood as well. So, salute to everybody pulling up and popping in. If you're new here, please feel free to check out the content. It's not a lot, new channel. So if you like what you see so far, I have a lot of information. Let's just say I like to talk, especially in the kitchen. So we can build on what I've learned so far. You guys can share with me what you've learned, and maybe it can help someone. So appreciate it. Let me go and share. So if you're new here and someone would appreciate the content and would like to have some questions, and maybe we can all share our experiences and what's helped, what's hindered or hurt. Because some of the things we do hurt that. Strawberry Queen is in the building. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to Kitchen Medicine Cabinet. I am one half of a tribe called Harris, and I am 1/3 of a tribe. That's a tribe called Harris. MrsSheSaid, Shame Sunday, Red Lipstick Vibes podcast. There's an extension to her podcast, AACP. Check it out. Safe, AACP Safe. It's for autistic children, parents who are raising autistic children. Yeah, disrespect won't be tolerated here. So, you gotta go. That's what we don't agree with. So you might want to take away your first comment. Maybe I'll allow you to stay. Okay? So, that's how we move over here. No nonsense. Mother of 4, wife of almost 21 years, almost 28 years together. So some shit I just don't tolerate. So mind yourself in my chat. Do you understand? I appreciate that. Thank you. We like to be cool and calm over here. If you really want to know the other side of me, you can go over to Shame Sunday, MrsSheSaid, and go check out some of my content over there. I'm almost monetized. I need 500 subscribers, so go on over and check it out if it's something that you like. Feel free and subscribe. This is a new page over here. We in the kitchen. We building in the kitchen. A lot of things we have forgotten. So today we're gonna make some flaxseed hair gel to get the hair popping. Because as you get older, it starts to get stressed. And now it's winter. It needs even more nourishment. It's not getting as much sun. People are not eating what they're supposed to. So I figured let's start this page. I've been a vegetarian for almost 3 years now. Um, so having to find things that will nourish my body properly instead of eating empty carbs and all kind of other shit that's hurting. Because as you get older, your body will not be able to digest, metabolize any of that stuff. So, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You are God's child too, and He loves you too. Okay? I definitely believe that. So thank you. And you're welcome here. But some things we just won't tolerate. Because I'm for sure will have a lot of elders in my chat, and they don't need to hear, or see any type of, foolery. If you're a mature adult, then you should know how to behave. And if you don't, feel free to leave my chat. Do you understand? All right. Hey, 18. My sister's in the building. I might have to add moderation on here, so let's see if I can do that. And if you see any disrespect in here, sis, you know what to do. Okay? I appreciate you. Because it won't be tolerated. Like I said, this is a new channel. This is where you find some peace, some serenity, some clarity. Okay? The dysfunction is on another algorithm. Go find that. We'll drop in sometimes at a tribe called Harris when we are a little petty, and you can check it out. No problem, sis. That's what I was just explaining. Someone came in and said FUCK real quick, but then they apologized. So, we good. We good. Y'all got me all discombobulated. I'm supposed to be sharing right now. So let me go ahead and do that. Appreciate y'all pulling up, popping in. Like I said, if you enjoy the content, subscribe. Check out a tribe called Harris. Let us get up to 800 subs. Mr. He Said is my husband. I'm Mrs. She Said. Mr. He Said is Cerebro Saturday. Check out that stream. Fire. Always some man shit. I'm just saying. So, go on over and subscribe and check it out. We do appreciate you guys. We got a lot to share, We one of the elders now. 51, almost 49. So 3 grown kids, still raising a young one. So, we here. We still trying to make it work. Whatever lessons work for you, feel free to take them. Move forward in optimism and positivity, not negativity. I appreciate the new subs. Y'all been great support. For real, for real. So let me find myself because they don't be showing me. Just saying. Tap that screen 2 times. Hit that like button when you pop. You watch it for a little bit. Just tap 2 times. Just boop, boop. Boop, boop. I'm just saying. We the aunties. That's right. 18. She said we the aunties. He behaved now. Impact 12, apologized and all that. So we good. We can stay. So you see, we do have moderation. So act up and you'll be timed out. And hubby's resting right now. So he's deep in moderation. You don't want to mess with him. And if you don't know who he is, check later. He'll be on live streaming. Mr. He Said, Cerebro Saturday. Check it out. All right, share over to the Facebook crew. I apologize. But if y'all got any questions, about health and wellness and how I make the flaxseed and all of that, Strawberry, I appreciate you being here. You block people all the time or something? Nah, I'm new here. I don't really, this is a new channel. But I will. If you act up, you got to go. Like that's what you got to do. You don't want bull crap in your chat. I'm a grown person. I ain't got time to be playing those kiddie games. Here we're learning something. We sitting up in the family room right now. Hubby and our brand new baby Kitty is resting in the area I need to be in, the dining room / other projector area off to the kitchen. So I'm trying to allow them to rest before I go in the kitchen and make some flaxseed gel so we can do baby girl's hair. nourish it. And while it's nourishing her hair, it's seeping into her body as well. So check out the research on flaxseed, whole flaxseed, the benefits, what you can do with it, how you can ingest it in your body, help with hormone stability, like skin. It's real. We haven't been eating the right things, so that's why I started this page. But we have a few pages. You can go check them out. You know, um, a Tribe Called Harris is my husband and I together. We came into the space. He said, she said, love and abundance. It was too much for folks, so we love promoting conscious parenting. So that was the second name. Again, we gave enough information, tips, strategies. It's probably under membership. So check out some of that stuff. And if you like it, subscribe. If not, it's all good. We appreciate anybody. Yeah, Cram 38's in the building. So I get it, just mods in here though. I only have one. So what mods? Only have one mod. I just made one person a mod. So I've only been going live for about a month now on this page. And I appreciate all the subscribers. Salute to y'all. This is about wellness and learning. This is not about free or foolery. I'm just saying. I speak on it hardcore on Shame Sunday. You can absolutely go check that out. That's the no nonsense mommy side. I don't play that. Okay, so it's all good. No negative energy here. And if that's what you're looking for, you can find it somewhere else. Especially on Shame Sunday. You can pull up tomorrow, though. I'm just saying. Yeah. So let me share it to my page and then share it to my group. I apologize, y'all. And it's enough space. I don't know why I'm whispering. I mean, can't. Uh-oh. Let's do that again. Okay. I'm gonna highlight that. Ugh. Highlight. Some people know to go over. The most I learned is I thought I was hydrating, and I was not. That's all I drink is water. I don't never really drunk store-bought juice or anything. I liked cow milk, which has not been good for me. I haven't had cow milk in maybe 2 years. No meat, 3 years. It was harder for me to give up the milk. That's how we grow up. We are a product of our environment. So when you learn to eat certain things, they become comfort foods. So even someone as thin as me had a lot of comfort foods, especially sugar and chocolate. So here we make them things. AT, you came in with a new name? Didn't I make you a mod? Yeah, I think Cram understands. Yeah, it's a lot of aunties in here. We of a certain age and maturity. So, I'm just saying. We're not the young aunties that, want to be, that 40 is the new 20. Yeah, nah, they ain't never been that. So it's some of us that still behave, try to behave in a mature manner. But catch me when I was 14, 15, man, I'd whoop your ass. I'm just ready to fight all the time. Just saying. We're not doing that, A different account, though. Made a different account. Though I noticed. Well, let me give my girl moderation because I know her personally. And we're going to be making bread soon. Guess what? I got a wish list on Amazon. And I see that a bread maker was made. So if people go on, I think I put it to where you would see what's been bought so people don't buy the same stuff. I don't want to rob, I'm not using anybody. Just if you wanted to support the kitchen medicine cabinet, there's some things that I can use. That's all, Cram, you good. Cram, you good. She just putting stuff in there. I'm not sure who you are, but if I see you more and you cool, I'll make you a mod. That's not a problem. Like I said, this is a new live stream. I'm not on this one as much. Yeah, so one should be coming. And I cracked my ninja jar. The things is strong. I had dehydrated some avocado seeds. I cut them up, but I should have cut them up smaller. Dehydrated them, and I tried to put them in there so they can grind up into a powder. Very nourished. A lot of minerals and things in there. Check it out. Do your research. Avocado seeds. We've been throwing them away. So you can obviously just grow a plant. We've had one growing for like 3 years. It ain't fruit, nothing. I'm just saying. But it grows into a nice little plant. Um, It's a lot of benefits to it. I've also cut it up and infused it into, at least 70% rubbing alcohol. So it enhances that. It puts nourishment. Got a new kitty, so he kind of, his little tiny claw, and it wasn't hurting. And I looked up, I said, well, what the hell? You would have thought he was 1 pound, 6 ounces of cuteness. Yeah, his name is Mr. Captain Crunch. So stay tuned. This thing is amazing. Yeah. Um, Bread cutter. I don't have a bread cutter. Hopefully, I'll be able to slice it. I got some really good knives, so um, I'll look into it though. I've seen them, but I like bread, so I want to use healthy flours to make my own. Anything I buy from the store, usually just like sourdough, because it's fermented. Most of us old chicks' guts get messed up first. So anywhere between 35 and up, even if you eat healthy, you may experience some gut issues. That may be the start of noticing. That's all I'm saying. And again, when the gut is messed up, it's going to mess up a lot of other things. We haven't been taught that we have three brains. So you have your cerebral brain, you have your gut brain, and you have your reproductive system brain, male and female. Like, and if one is off, it'll affect the rest. Um, I want the bread slicer to slice evenly. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Got to get one of those. I've been seeing a lot about the hair lately on the post um, support groups. That's why Maddie decided to wash her hair. I said, hey, we can go live Saturday and flaxseed your hair so people can just see how simple it is. Like, because I struggled as a little girl, even with this, what they call good hair. Yeah, it's hard to manage as well. I'm just saying. Even my mom, she's Caucasian, and her hair was hard to manage for her. So, you know, that's just it. We all have our differences in how it's hard to manage, but either way, it's hard to manage unless you learn. And the more you practice, the more you do, it'll get better. Hey, the watcher, appreciate you pulling back in. Good to see you. Um, we're gonna be getting in the kitchen in a minute. Hubby and the kitty cat, baby kitty, is resting. So I'm gonna let them rest because he's coming on his show, Cerebro Saturday with Mr. He Said. Y'all check him out. He's pretty good. I like him. I like him a lot. I'm just saying. 21 years married. I like him. You know. Let me see. I just can't picture a bread cutter. Yeah, one of my clients have one. I'm a chaos coordinator too. I have some clients that I take care of. You know, some are elder, some may be sickly. So I do the necessary things that they may need in the household, and it's beneficial. It's beneficial soulfully. Um, Acts of service is my love language, and as well as receiving, seeing others commit acts of service. Be kind to others besides yourself, because that's when true character shines through. Something I usually say at the end of our shows at the Tribe Called Harris, because it's meaningful, it's true, and it's real. So I'm just saying, yeah, chaos coordinator. Yeah, I have some clients. Um, it started off as like a cleaning business, but I usually keep the clients who I would say more so need me than want me to just take care of their mess. Yeah, no, we don't. We don't do that. So I keep a lot of the elders, because I know if they had family, that's what family and your children, if they're capable, are supposed to do. So to have someone pleasant come in and know what to do without asking, pay attention to details, maybe knowing when they're low on stuff, loving and caring for their animals as well. And my clients who have failing healths. So I absolutely try to keep them, um, and people with little children, because you need somebody to come in and help. Sometimes things just get overwhelming. Every home is nice and beautiful. Like, it's not trashy or crazy. So, I'm picky with the clients that I keep and what their needs are. And hopefully I can assist. So, do you have any favorite hip hop artists? Absolutely. Most New York, because I'm from New York. So, old school 80s, the start, the beginning of it all of it. But Big Pop, I would say, is probably one of my favorite, because just raised in my neighborhood. Um, and it was in my teenage years. So the things that he was speaking about was our life. It's how we saw the communities we were coming up in. So I think it's just the relatability to it, maybe. Um, but I got a lot, too many to name here. We also have another page. There's a message in the music. So don't listen to the foolery. The music today, the rap today, is not rap. I don't know what that shit is. Easy E, never. I never was a fan. Um, East Coast, you know, Snoop Pac, Death Row, to some degree, but not like big fans where I'm going to concerts and all that. Sorry, stayed on the East Coast. I'm talking Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, nice and smooth. Wu Tang, the Wu. I grew up in Staten Island too, so watching them come from there to where they are, I mean, these things is beautiful to see. But we see the new artists, in my opinion, are getting instant gratification and dying. Excuse me, finding themselves, off this earth way too young and not doing it. And absolutely not. I grew up in Queens. So I'm from Brooklyn, but I grew up in Queens and Staten Island and the Bronx. My family is really big, so absolutely knew him personally, but I was young. He wasn't famous, so yeah. Um, the Lost Boys, Queens, A Tribe Called Quest. That's how we got our name, A Tribe Called Harris. Like we honor these people. I'm just saying. Um, it was different back then. I did a whole show on self-destruction over on Shame Sunday. But these things were lessons for us, you know. Most of us are products of our environment, grew up in dysfunction and poverty and things like that. But there's the opportunity to get out and recognize, like, this is not what I want. So I must do something different, even slightly different. First part is changing your mindset. So, and it ain't easy. You got to be able to see different. But it's so much influence from TV now. Absolutely. I watched them grow. Yes. hmm And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Like a regular guy, they grew popular. Yeah. Yeah. And when you know them before, they were absolutely popular, but you were hearing them on the radio, but they didn't have like the entourage and what did they call them? The tag along people. um, Method Man and Raekwon for sure. Grew up in Park Hill. So just, I was young, 12, 13. So we weren't like friends. They are a few years older than me. So they wouldn't have been interacting with me, but outside playing CeeLo, you know, just coming in and out the building, hearing them talk and speak, and then hearing their voices on the radio. So I do wear big glasses. I have on contacts right now, so I'm blind. So imagine a little kid always losing your glasses. I can't really see people. But voices are very distinctive, yes. Um, and we're conversationalists in sign language. I only got one hand right now, but sign language. 50 Cent, yep, grew up in Queens. He's actually related to some close friends of ours that we called cousins. We called him Boo Boo. Don't tell anybody. Okay, that was the name. So yeah, of course he's in the news. People got to stay relevant, you know. Ja Rule, real close to them. Played when we was kids and shit, before the rap game. So, running around in the street. Beautiful times. So I just honor that. Come here and speak about, being able to change that. The blueprint we got to see was chaos and dysfunction, street life, So one is something different, especially a family. So we're almost 30 years. Yeah. People like, you don't even look that old. That's love, baby. Love and abundance. It's always struggle in life. It's always been. But love, it's always been present. Work. Which I want to build on. Cortisol, the cortisol levels and how they fluctuate. The gut, hormones, food. What else can we build on for now? The other day I spoke about, the stages of perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. Didn't do many lives, so it ain't that far to go check back. And I don't think I labeled it. Maybe I'll go back and label it. But we talked about that in the nervous system, because cortisol, nervous system, everything's all intertwined, man. Nice sweatshirt today again. Thank you. Yes, they are. I'm a t-shirt designer. But when I started it, it wasn't a whole bunch of people. So now everybody got their own t-shirt business. When you realize it's so easy to have a heat press machine and, create things, they've done it. So salute to all the new t-shirt designers or creators or whatever. But hashtag t-shirts by Nikki, and I'm sure I'll come up. Yeah. But this is one. Vegetarian. Let's see. I think it might be. Is it a leaf on the hood? No. Mm-hmm.
Your name on the back.
And my name was on the back. T-shirts by Nikki. I still have some regulars, Salute to y'all. I appreciate you. Anytime they looking for something, original, or they have their own. I like detail. I'm a Pisces, so pay attention to detail. I like clarity and specifics. Design sneakers and hats and things like that. So you'll be able to see it. Hashtag T-shirts by Nikki, spelled out, and Nikki is Nikki. Ever try eye drops? Eye drop. Oh no, that don't say eye drops. Idopa? What is that? No, I never even heard of it. Explain, clarify. Appreciate that. Can you plan it someday? Teaching how it's done. Nice sweatshirt. Oh, the t-shirts? Absolutely. I don't think I've ever gone live on our other page doing any of that. Okay. I mean, absolutely. I haven't had any orders lately, but we can have a day. That's not an issue. Or Maddie said, my daughter said she want a shirt. I want a shirt. So we go grab a couple of you need some sweats too. You can put something on the pants too. Cause it's cold. They grow so fast, man. Yeah, we got a little. Yeah, sweatshirts, hoodies. I was lowballing myself when I first came in the game, feeling like I shouldn't be charging people a lot, but it wasn't a lot to me. $20 is not a lot, and that including shipping. It's really not heavy costs, with making t-shirts. I'm just saying. It's the time consuming, bulk. Finding quality shirts. You don't want somebody to wash it and shrink, be all messed up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want a snack? It's that grape juice. Yeah, I pulled out my winter stash from last year. Making new stuff. Let's see if Daddy and Kitty is up, so we can get in the kitchen, get this herded, and get ready to prep some dinner. It's Saturday? What's for dinner, y'all? What y'all got going on today? It's cold here. Where you from? Idopa. It's a vitamin, nootropic. I never heard of it. I try to avoid, but this year my dresser was full with like almost every supplement and estradiol for estrogen. Had a total hysterectomy 2 years ago due to endometriosis, so had to go everything, cervix, ovaries, all of it. Already had the left ovary and fallopian tube removed 2017, but endometriosis came back, and it came back with vengeance, and yeah, it was suffering. So I made the decision before learning what I know now, which I could have helped by watching what I did, especially what I ate. The sugar absolutely stressed the estrogen. Um, I would say forced me to be estrogen dominant, which is going to fuel the endometriosis. So, got to be mindful what you eat. Yeah, I was in a lot of pain, but I got a great family. You know, they tried to love me up, understood when I was in that pain. I was pretty lucky because I used to say I got a high tolerance for pain. 3 live births, no drugs. You know, I was sadly mistaken. Yeah. So when you do age, your pain senses lessen as well. So the things that you may thought was there, but it was tolerable, it changes. So had to make the decision, made it, and here we are. Now we in making our kitchen our medicine cabinet, making the kitchen the pharmacy in the hospital, instead of running to the doctors who keep you stressed and clueless. I think we got some awake folks trying to get up in the kitchen. Look at, oh Lord. The elder and the youngest is awake. Let's see what's going on here. Look, and ready to fight with a vengeance. Get him. Get him. Y'all see who on that shirt? T-shirts by Nikki. Y'all see who on that shirt? No, ma'am. Okay. Crazy. All right, y'all ready? Some lunch, some snack, some hair in the kitchen. So now I used to get shamed for eating like a bird. You eat like a bird. There's some pistachios. And some pumpkin seeds. I usually fast throughout the day, have natural juices, fruit or vegetable made at home, water or herbal teas. I usually have a nice nut smoothie or avocado or boiled plantain as like the meal. That is bird food, but it's good damn bird food. Let me tell you, them pumpkin seeds fight parasites in your gut. You know how many people got gut parasites? We all do. But when you have more than you should, they're eating away the good bacteria. So the bad bacteria is too much. It's overpowering the good bacteria. So a lot of people have gut burning. They have, irritable bowel syndrome. We have all kind of stuff. Bloating. We have women walking around with pregnant, bloated bellies. That's the gut. Inflammation. So pumpkin seeds in the morning, like the first thing you have with water. If you do eat anything, pumpkin seeds is really good to help fight the parasites in your stomach. That's just, look it up. I'm just saying. And the pistachios in the evening help stabilize the melatonin. Starts to work on it a little bit. Reading and no electronics helps too. I'm just saying. But I got a lot of notes with a lot of info. So if you got any questions, feel free. We're going to turn this projector off so we can go downstairs. Where I want to go. Took care of the plants this morning. The in-house, they look different from growing in the spring, let me tell you. Get here. I ain't gonna be on too long because hubby's coming on. I'm just saying. I told y'all to go over to Cerebro Saturday with MrsSheSaid. Go check out the content. Gentlemen, ladies, if it's something you think you may enjoy, let's help him grow. He needs some subscribers too. We monetize on our other channel though. Have it the longest. Most of our content is there, but like husband and wife, we have separate individual personalities, so we decided to have separate individual YouTube channels. And Kitty is on a rampage. If you said your neck was hurting, you could put those in the microwave, warm them up, and sit them up there. And let me get this up here. You hear the bell? We had to put a bell on because he's so little. We do not want to squish him, or we don't want to hurt. We don't want to hurt the baby. We don't want to hurt the baby. We are elders and 3 grown kids, 30, 25, and 20. We're not grandparents as of yet. We're God grandparents though. So salute to the God grandbabies. We love y'all. So Kitty is Mr. Captain Crunch to y'all, okay? All right, Mr. Crunch. Let's see. Let's go this way. Y'all want to watch Maddie get her hair did? Some flaxseed. Nicole, go get your overthrow. Well, you're gonna put the towel around your neck anyway. She's gonna put a towel around your neck. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Is the light better? That's too much light. I'm gonna have to get something to block it because I think it just be like banging right here. And when my head's shining, baby, that forehead is no joke. It's no joke, baby. I got TV that forehead. You say I got a big brain, though. I got a big brain.
Yeah.
I do have a big brain, you know.
You have a big personality.
Oh, you do too. Pretty witty. Y'all are witty. I have to say, y'all get that from your father. Quick, you gotta be clear up in here. I'm glad I found you a real person. I gotta go. Be back later. All right, Cram. Peace. Appreciate you. Check us out. Hubby gonna come on later. And we're on Tuesday and Thursday. Popcorn Harris, all right? I do appreciate you. Stay around. I definitely make you mine. I'm gonna keep my papers closed just in case anybody has a question. I hear the bell. Watch out for the kitty. Oh, you want to say hi to the people? You want to say hi to the people? Watch your neck. Because he don't be mean. He love us. He giving us love, you know, taps and purrs and all of that. It's too cute. Counter is clean. Kind of straightened up before I went upstairs with y'all. Look at you. Look at you. You say hi? Say hi, everybody. Look. Say hi. Hello. Say what's up. We did. It's Mr. Captain Crunch. Because I liked General Bear, Captain Crunch. But since they the only boys in the house, my husband is Mr. He said. So, Mr. Captain Crunch. Respectfully. You can't jump from there. You're not big enough yet. And I don't think we want to make this a habit because he will get in trouble and spray with some water up on my counter. Don't do that. But this is what we do with families. You let babies get away with some stuff, right? A little bit. Just a little bit. You better hang on. Don't be trying to grab my hair. Don't you try to grab my hair. You better not. And they both just woke up, so you got a lot of energy. You got all these toys over there. Look, let's go show. This don't make no sense. Here. It's hot?
Not too hot.
You getting scared? Yeah, you can go on the floor. We don't want you up too high. I'm scared. And let me tell you, you can't have a crumb on the floor. You cannot have a crumb on the floor. Okay? Try to eat everything.
I was trying to clean up as fast as I can.
Well, I came down and wiped all the little thin thing. Look, you looking at the stove. You know food be in there, huh? What you doing? All right, we're going to get our flaxseed and I'm going to get a pot and we're going to boil it down, okay? Oh, sorry, little boy. Sorry. It's a different world. Hey, hey. Let's do it, baby. And both of us, I need mine to wash, so I might as well flaxseed it too. Definitely nourishment. I have noticed, because it definitely stopped shedding. I'm not even gonna hold you, it stopped. But since the winter is coming, I'm not getting as much sun, right? So it's definitely feel drier. So I'll do mine, but I'm gonna do hers first. But we're gonna make enough for both of us. We're gonna go with 1/3 cup. This is 1/3. It's not easy. What's going on here? What is going on here? Just a regular pot, 1/3. I ain't like it's an exact science because it's just going to gel up and you use it to detangle or bring out the natural curl, which is what she wants to do. It's already washed. She washed it last night. Smells really good. So now we're going to give it a curl so she could just leave it. She don't have to do nothing to it. Okay? And that's 1/3. We're going to go with 2 cups of water. That's the measurement inside the pot. I'm going to go with 3 because I think it's going to make it nice. It's going to be too thick. So 1/3 cup of whole flaxseed and 3 cups of water. Last time it was thick. I'm like, this is thick. You made a homemade cake last night? It's good. So you want to show them?
Yeah.
I should have had the sugar, but I think I'm going to have a little piece. I'm just saying. Look at the moisture in that homemade. Okay, 11 years old. I'm loving this. We done had some trials, okay? Too much baking powder or, just not having the right stuff measured. But she did a great job. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a little piece. You want a piece? Who want a piece?
This wants to be.
You want to be held. That's what they do. That's just like a baby. You know what I used to tell you? You okay? I used to look at them on the floor. You okay? You all right? You know all your toys is over there. Huh? You know all your toys. Come on, take them. Let's go see if you want to go play with them toys. Let me tell y'all.
Why do you want to keep biting my fingers?
Yeah, you
dude?
can't let them. Don't let them scratch up your hand again. And you squeeze the paw. Hey, no. Scratchy. So you're just going back and forth with it. Need a massage. She is in pain. Her shoulders. Yeah. The third daughter. Like, this is why I started Shame Sunday, because it's just a lot of awareness we need. Hormones start to fluctuate at as young as 8. So if the cortisol is up, tension, so it absolutely happens. That's why she got that. And after she get this hair done, she's probably just gonna relax and chill out. Nothing hardcore going on. And that'll ease up. Have a good lunch. You concerned about you? It hurts like that. So you want to wait on doing the hair? You sure? So you can put it on your neck and sit down and relax. Bring this stool right here. Look at this. You got a whole. This is ladder to get up the couch, right? This is the ladder to get up the couch. Yeah.
He likes that tunnel.
He definitely likes the tunnel. So, this is the chill out spot while we're in the kitchen, getting things done. Just in here. You should put the towel on and then just let this sit on your shoulders, okay?
We need to put it back in.
Yeah. Let's bring this chair around. This chair is more comfortable. Just sitting, and you're not sitting when you sit on the couch and your body is not in the proper alignment. It happens. It's okay. You got that to help. Let's put you to the side. Over this way a little bit. Be careful down there, little one. All right, back in the kitchen. It's boiling. So I mean, if you don't have to sit here until we're ready for the flaxseed, if you want to go chill out for a minute, you can. Have enjoy your snack with your crunching, right? So you can have put that on because it's gonna take the heat. You won't have to keep pulling it off. You're gonna feel it, and it's moist heat, so you're gonna start feeling it radiating good. And listen to me. I was the queen of baths. Anything wrong? Take a bath. Okay, soak, candles, all that incense. Listen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Many years of upgrading. And you start off with the bedrooms where every room is like one step outside of each other. It's just keep your head up. Stay positive. Keep the grit going. You gotta have grit. You gotta have resilience. The ability to want to continue to learn and listen to people who have been where you are, right? See where the possibilities are and can possibly steer you in the right direction. So be mindful. Okay, it's starting to boil. You went to sleep. You think as soon as you get up, you gotta eat. That why you meowing? He might be looking for the potty. Let's see. It's not over here. Let's go see. I'm gonna take him over there just in case. You never know. Be back. Look at that. Mommy be knowing some stuff. You had to go potty. Hey, Strawberry Queen. I just came back. Okay, missed you. We in the kitchen now. Baby Kitty woke up and Daddy woke up. He's getting ready for his show. We got the flaxseed boiling on the stove. Let me show y'all. I did 1 cup of whole flaxseed. Okay. No, I didn't. I did 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup of whole flaxseed and 3 cups of water. And I got it real high. I really don't have to have it high like that. That's crazy. Come on now, bro. And it don't take long, maybe 10 minutes if that. I usually add the rosemary because rosemary is also good for your skin, and smelling it and just infusing it into your body. It works well. So we could throw some of that in there. You can have fresh or dry. So if you got rosemary in your seasoning cabinet, yes, that rosemary is fine. It's fine, believe me. Uh-oh. Did you go pee-pee or poo? It's crazy. I knew we needed to go. A lot of different things you can add, because it's so many different medicinal properties in so many things, Oh, goodness. Just act like a little rat. You could be careful climbing on stuff and you don't. So this is rosemary, dried rosemary. And I have a rosemary plant, but I just had to give her new dirt and all that stuff, so we ain't going to pick off her. She might get stressed. So I'm just going to leave it. Appreciate y'all for joining. And you don't need a lot. You really don't. I'll do a little small handful to that 1/3. It's not a lot. You don't need a lot. Medicinal properties is in it. Okay? Found that we ain't got. Could you go get? You got them up there? They still in there? Oh, girl. Yeah, baby. Those heating pads. You got to know when your body is stressed, and then what to do for it. You want to take this and go chill and have this later? You ready to get off? So what's up? Don't shrug your shoulders. That's not what we do. You make it certain like. So you need to go and relax. Sitting here right here like this is not going to help. You got your snack. You should go sit and relax. I am, but I can't. You can't have your snack and crunch while I'm doing your hair and on the show. You know what I mean? And I don't want to do your hair over your bowl snack. So if you want to just go relax, have your snack, and I'll be ready when you come back. Because remember, I gotta let the flaxseed cool. Yeah. Gotta let it cool. You want me to make you a tea? That has a little, okay. What tea to make? Hormones need to be balanced. So for her, red raspberry, red clover, just a little bit. You don't need a lot. I would do maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of both. What a throwing thing. And we don't do anything strong. So just that alone would help relax. And the calendula would help relax the tissue on the inside. So let's go with that. Oh, let me see. That's the red raspberry. Calendula. Beautiful. So many things, but you don't want to give her too much. The passion flower. I can do the passion flower instead of the red clover. And if you're older, the black co-host, look, we need some more of that. No, I think I got it down here in the small one. That's just a bit. That's just the herbs, the nuts and stuff over here. You hear them running around. See the oils. So I've been learning for a while. Maybe got some tension in the neck. Look, it's already gelling. You can see the thickness. Maybe if I just stop it now and let it sit. So it's only been a few minutes. It's really hot. It's really thick. So I might add a little water. I'm telling you, this stuff is going to detangle. If you have 3C, 4C, listen, and you never use flaxseed gel, game changer. Got little girls, gentlemen, hair you can't manage, game changer. Okay? Game changer. The best detangler and nourishment. And it works like you're eating it. It has that ability to soak into your skin. Your skin absorbs so much. It's the biggest organ, right? It's the largest organ, your skin. Just teaching here, a lot of the things bought in the store have hormone disruptors. The foods, the chemicals, deodorant, lotions, the sprays, the perfumes. If you notice you've been having trouble because you have an abundance of Bath and Body Works shit in your house, you might want to consider it might be that product. They're not going to say it's harmful. That's all I'm saying. They're not going to say that. So you want to make a nice amount. I'm not going to do a lot. Even though we're having teaspoon. So that's 2.5 milliliters. But we're going to make enough. So 5 milliliters, right? Y'all, that's kind of the dosage they give on the packages for the kids. I'm not just going to make 1 cup, so we're going to go with 2. So that's like 5 milliliters. Teaspoon. That's the passion flower. Also helps regulate hormones and cortisol. Same thing. A little bit goes a long way. You're not going to put any sedative or any heavy tension relief. The calendula will heal the tissue from the inside. So if it's a lot of stress and tension there, it'll help. Okay. It's not a miracle, but it'll help. So even if just smelling it all while you're sipping helps. And look how pretty it is. It's so pretty. And it's so light and be floral. Look at that. It's gonna make it so pretty yellow. So we'll do two buds because that was a big bud. So we'll do some of that. I'll have some with her. I don't have any attention, but I'll have some with her. I'll be casting too while he about to start his show. I'm just saying. He's more of a root. He need more root. So I do for him maybe the burdock root and the dandelion root. You know, the mints are all great. Saw pimento berry, dried saw pimento berry, helps men's prostate, urinary tract, you know, all of that brain down there, helps clear a lot of stuff. So do some research on the saw pimento herb or berry or tree plant. You can get your hand on one of those, child. But I have holistic stores that I can get the herb from. And that's what we do. So that's it. We got the flax gel cooling. It already gelled up. So we're going to just let that cool. You can use it hot, you know, if you can tolerate it. You can use it hot. All right. You know, leave it too hot. I broke my kettle, so I need another one. I'm just saying. I had a glass one. It was so pretty. But I think I had it in the sink, and I might have tossed something in there, and it cracked it. So I had to get rid of it. Yep, that's what happens. Gotta be careful. Look at that. It's a gel. Show you. The kitty's back in the kitchen. He's back in the kitchen. You know you can't go back there, right? See how much thicker it is now? As it cools, it'll thicken up a little bit. You can store it in the refrigerator for a little bit. You should use it, so it's not something that you should make and just keep storing in your refrigerator. All right, just a note. When you make things, juices and such, fresh juices or with vegetables and fruit, it got to be drank. Can't make enough for a week. It needs to be drank within the next 2 days, 72 hours, okay? Even kept in the refrigerator. So if you have the ability to freeze it and you can defrost it when you're ready to drink it, you can do that. But you can't just leave it in the refrigerator. It goes bad. Okay? So it's nice and thick. We will put it in something else so it can cool. Glass preferably. We used to do a lot of plastic, so it's not good. I don't care what they tell you. If it got the little triangle on it and it says this and that, you're the FDA, you don't care about that shit. Get you some glassware. Get you some glassware. And having little kids, that was a problem too, because glasses get broke, like, so it was just an issue. Forced us, pushed us into doing the plastic thing, paper plates, paper cups, but it's plastic. It wasn't paper, it was plastic. Just saying. Or foam. They started recently getting rid of the foam, so imagine those plastic foam plates from those dollar stores. Like, they melt when you put them in the microwave. So people putting their food on it, putting it in the microwave, nuking it, all those chemicals is going into the food. And then we wonder why our guts and bodies is screwed up. Do some research about the microwave. I'm just saying. Just saying. We've been deceived. So it's a shame. All right? Pull up the Shame Sunday and check out some stuff. So that's cool. We're going to strain this gel. I think the holes are a little bigger. You okay? See? Gotta have good reflexes like a cat. Even with your bell on, you was creeping. You was creeping, man. Mr. Crunch, you was creeping. You okay? Yeah, right. So if y'all can see the texture. So this is just flaxseed and dried rosemary. Okay? And there's gel. I usually just use the cheesecloth, but I got juices and other stuff to make, so use up my cheesecloth. And it's too hot. I can't squeeze it. Just saying. But I do have a glove. I have a heat protected glove, so maybe we'll do that because we don't want to be waiting forever. All my stuff down here. Where are you, glove? Where are you, glove? Got it. Look, scared cat. She trying to act big tough. So, we got some cheesecloth. Stuff is hot. Scissor. Yo, you can't climb up there. You don't need a big piece. What is that? Well, it's for hair, so I'm not really worried about it. Cruising's all you got to do. Got some tunes in the back. Hubby is on the move. Y'all better watch out now. Check out a Tribe Called Harris. Cerebral Saturday is going down. We be having fun, but we be talking some real talk, some real stuff, original content. And, we're going to keep doing what we do. You check it out. We like what you hear. We like what you see. Subscribe and join. Send me donations. I'm just saying. Super chats and super stickers and all that kind of stuff. All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to let it just cool because it's going to take too long trying to do it like that. I don't have y'all here for that. I don't want to run into Hubby's time either. The Cerebral Saturday is the bomb. That's old school. It's the bomb. It means good, awesome, great. And that's my husband, so you're saying I gotta brag up on him. Kitty, excuse me. You're back there with the onion basket. You can't be playing with a plastic. Oh, you all right there. You hurt me. As long as you don't eat the onion, we good. I don't think he's gonna mess with that. I think he's gonna mess with that. Salute to y'all. Appreciate my Facebook people pulling up. I told y'all we was gonna go live today. There was some concerns about hair loss, thinning, just a lot of, and stress. Like, it's going to cause it. The weather is going to cause it. What you eat, it's going to cause it. You don't drink, hydrate, water, coconut water, infused water, tea, I don't care what it is. Something with water in it. Got to have it in your body. So you hear the kitty? He's messing in a package of cupcakes. Packages. Crazy. So learning the world around them, like children do. I'm just saying. So everybody utilizes this. The 20-year-old at home has locks. They're growing so long. My goodness. So she can use it for hubby, stimulates. It helps balance the hormones. So either way, if you're not ingesting it through your mouth, it's coming in your body. It's it's getting through in your skin. Okay? The more the merrier. Can't have too much flaxseed. That's all I'm saying. I met a Rasta. Salute to the Rasta that I met. Sometimes I think angels walk up on me. I don't know if people believe that. People just send you a little message and you never see them again. It just feels like they were just imaginary to you to some degree. Because I don't know what I was talking about in the store. And he said, how much flaxseed you take per day? And I said, I don't know. I take shots with my daughter, so maybe a teaspoon. He's like, oh. You're up that about 2 tablespoons a day. 2 tablespoons a day? I'm like, how can I do that? Because, we were just taking like shots. But now I make granola. I put it all in my smoothies. You can actually make flax milk. People make almond milk or cashew milk, pistachio milk. You can make flax milk the same way. Boil some water. Get your nuts however much you want to use. I would say half a cup. You don't even need a lot. If you're going to use this amount like that. That's it. Coconut water or water. Great little pinch of Himalayan salt, Celtic salt. Maple syrup, depending. Blue agave syrup, all good. Won't fluctuate your insulin or hurt glucose. Let's get her infused over here. And yeah, you definitely need a NutriBullet, something that's gonna break the seed, because flaxseed is a pretty firm seed. I'm just saying, don't have no taste, so just like adding it to your nut mix. You know, like if you have peanuts and walnuts and whatever kind of nuts you like, just add it in there. Whole tablespoon, eat the 2 tablespoons. I'm just saying. Make sure your glasses protect them. Look how quick that turns yellow. So you take a bottle of water and finish it off. It's so hot. She likes to drink it hot. Yeah. We like it hot over here. And you gotta cover it up so it can infuse. You can already see it. I'll show you that. See it percolating? Now for her, we'd add a little chamomile, but we not. We're gonna just keep it like this, nice and simple. Once I finish it off for her, I can throw 2 little leaves of mint in there, just so she's smelling the mint. And rosemary. I'm gonna give her a piece of fresh rosemary just so she can smell it, because that tension's in your neck. It's probably your head. Rosemary helps with all of that. I had to learn all this stuff, man. Chick was stressed, and it wasn't like my home. It was my house. My people in my house were stressing me. It was just life, hormones, not knowing that I'm eating things that's causing me to feel off, think off, libido off. Like it's not fair. That wasn't fair. So yeah, we gonna find something, you know, because the doctors were clueless. They didn't help, y'all. They didn't help. So I'm not a doctor, but anything you hear here, please go do your research, and if I'm right, come back and subscribe. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying. I don't want to tell you anything that's gonna harm you. I'll try not to. I told Mary I was gonna take a piece of her cake. Baby, this is Maddie's homemade cake, y'all. Look at the little piece I got. And this little bit of sugar is gonna hurt me. So I told her I was gonna make that kind of cake. We got healthy flours and stuff, but it's just the texture. It's a little different. And she just wanted to make it the regular. It's comfort. This is what we talk about, the comfort food. But this little piece of comfort food, it's healthier than the processed box, that's all. Still too much sugar for my body, you know? I hear you down there. What you doing? What did you do? You gotta cover up. See, so it's fusing. You don't want it to go up in the air. It stay in and fuse. How you doing? Anyway, I walk. That's not good. I said, yeah, make these things because I can't eat them. And I feel bad. But this is fresh grape juice. This was a big cup, so there's a lot of nutrients in there. I don't want you on my neck. You see my neck right here? If I let you come all the way up, which I know you want the snuggles, you're going to hurt me. And mommy don't want to be hurt. I don't want to be scratched on my neck. You already got my hand. So while Mr. HeSaid is on Cerebral Saturday, we'll be getting the flaxseed done. I can still go live, but I'm just gonna record a little bit and show y'all the process along the way. Just y'all saw her. She got a lot of tension in her neck, and then she's 11. Like the hormones is something unique, you know. And for this to be the 3rd girl, and I am a girl, I'm gonna do it myself. And my mom was only 17 years older than me, so we kind of, you know, grew up together to some degree. And just watching, you can see it. Like it just shows all over the body, your attitude, your temperament. So teaching them to be mindful of that now is important. Look. You just want you on my shirt. I don't want you to make that a habit, because you may get in trouble for that when you get older. You know what I mean? Just squirt with the water. So let me tell you, that worked with our cat. Because she ain't got to hurt him, harm him, or, you know, yell and scream. Like Mama said, get you a spray bottle with some water in it. You know, they messing in the shoes, squirt, they running. Oh my goodness, but he too little now. We're not gonna shock him like that. All right? Then we want to look on you first. Are you hungry? Because you did go poop. He did. It's too cute. Took him right over there and he went. You gotta get off me now. Get off me now! Is it still hot? Okay, it's tolerable. It's tolerable. It's tolerable. You can do it. And I like hot, so I don't know if y'all can see it. And flaxseed is something you can ingest, of course, you know, take a shot with some water. Chia seeds, on the other hand, you should let them soak first because they swell up like boba balls. I'm just saying, you know what those are. It's like soft balls, but they blow up. So you don't want the liquid, the moisture in your stomach to be absorbed by the chia seeds because you need that in there. So you should soak them first for a few. Did you see that? I don't like these cheesecloth. See that cheap cheesecloth? Let's pull that out because we're not gonna fight with that. Nope. This is why live is good, so people can see the flaw. You know, the mistakes. I never want to edit something and be like, oh yeah, this just happened so perfect. You know, it doesn't. Not at all. All right, that didn't work. You know, this is a real cheesecloth. My mama don't like to see the coloring, but that's juice, that's fresh, that's good stuff. Every time we wash it right away, so it's gonna be colored. This is how they dyed clothes. This is what they did back in the day. Now we got all this artificial, and it's killing us. So. Now, this is going in. Okay. Because this ain't gonna rip. This ain't gonna rip. Y'all can see that? We're gonna keep the glass. That's what we're gonna store it in. Now I got mason jars, so mason jars could be good too. If y'all haven't went over to subscribe and hit that notification bell today for Cerebral Saturday, we're gonna have a problem. I don't play about my husband. I'm gonna ask anybody. Ask anybody about me when it comes to that dude. So don't play. Y'all see that? Now this is a cheesecloth. This is strong. Okay. You don't want a whole bunch of seeds in your head. Okay. You really don't. It won't hurt it. So when I'm done with this, I'll probably add some oils to it. Maybe a little bit of tea tree oil, batana oil. What else I got over there? Almond oil, castor oil. Those three will probably be enough, you know, to give the hair some moisture. Because I got to make more hair growth oil. We went through that. I didn't even realize it was gone. Look. I thought I had more. It's gone. And I probably got like this much left in my squeezy, you know, that we use regularly. So we gotta mix them. But a little bit goes a long way, y'all. This was only 1/3 of the flaxseed gel. There's still more in here. I can keep squeezing. And you can reuse it. Don't throw this away. Put it in a Ziploc bag. You can put it in the freezer or the refrigerator. It ain't gonna go bad or nothing. Next time you need it, which should be maybe a week later, because you should use this. If you make it, use it. Don't have it sitting in the refrigerator. It's gonna go bad. If you use it the first time, you know, keep it in the refrigerator until you want to use it. But using it every day, you're gonna see some results. The bald spots, the thinning in the middle, you're gonna see follicles start to grow. But you have to be consistent. You can't just do it one time and think, "Oh my God, it didn't work." Stuff is slippery and slimy, so kids is in this slime phase. So if your child likes to, you know, play with this kind of stuff, it is fun. Maddie usually likes to, but she got tension in the neck, so we don't want to stress her out anymore. Which this is relieving. Y'all got y'all Christmas trees? Maybe we go do that.
Because we didn't get a Christmas tree yet. Or maybe we'll go tomorrow. See you on the show. I'm going to save it for the next time because we got more than enough. It's really thick too. I'm going to start using more water. So 1/3 cup of flaxseed go with 4 cups of water. It's thick. I'm just saying. Look at that. I'm telling you, it's going to, the hair is amazing. I'm going to use the rest of that. You got to throw it at me. I'll do a little short and show you portions of Maddie's hair because you see, y'all saw the texture. If you're a hair person, like what is the texture? I think it's like 3C or 4C. All our girls' hair is pretty thick. Ashanti has the most hair. Not about length, just the strands. Crazy amount, like crazy. Maddie's close to her. Cypress is just a little bit thinner, but everybody is about 3C, 4C. You know. You can get these from the dollar store if the nozzle is too small, but this is pretty good. It'll go.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
Getting back in the kitchen, make sure you got all your tools. That's important. Like, I don't have this. How am I going to do that? So we get it in there like that. Look at this boy. This boy is in my basket. Hey, he don't like onions. We see a clean kitty. Hydrate. All right. 8 ounces. Oh, we can add some more. It's pretty thick. Remember I said I'm going to add a little oil to it. Let's get it up to 10. Almond oil too is good for the hair. So we'll do a little bit of almond oil. And her hair's already clean. So this is just going to be the, moisturizer, the nourishment, and the styler, detangler. That's the biggest part, the detangler. It's going to stretch it out. You saw how short it was, and it's down her back. That's all. That's all. A teaspoon almond oil. So I'm using not a lot. And that tea should be ready for her. Some strong glasses. Sorry, y'all. Castor oil. Same thing, 1 teaspoon. That's all I'm doing. Tea tree drops. Don't do a whole bunch. Might irritate your skin too much. 6. That was probably like 7 drops. Smells good though. And a batana oil. Look, his hair on it. Grab it. No. 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 Where did that come from? We got hair in this house. There's some hair in this house. Some hair in this house. Crazy. Trash. That's it. It smells good. It should have a nice style. It'll be coming up so y'all can see. Make sure it behind this. And mine's is dirty. And I get a lot of compliments. I appreciate y'all. I love it. I'm humbled by it. But the beginning of the year was falling out. I'm not lying. It's just so much thinner here. You see? It's gotten better. It was gone. So a lot of us, when the T3 and T4 is off, you start balding like a man. And we don't realize it. We don't know how to change it or fix it. The flaxseed can help. That's a start. That's all I'm saying. All right. All right, y'all. I'm going to be signing off. Look forward to the short behind. It'll be a video. Because on my other channel, I did do a whole hair tutorial with my other daughter and Maddie before. So maybe I'll click that and bring it on over here so y'all can check it out. I appreciate y'all pulling up and popping in. Appreciate the likes and the subs thus far. He's playing with the cupcake papers. Let's keep pushing. All right. See y'all at Cerebro Saturday with Mr. He Said. All right. Hit that notification bell. Be sure to not miss it. To get a little messy over there. That's all I'm saying. Not in the kitchen. I won't do that in the kitchen. You do that in another room. Okay. Another space. Another place and time. So salute to y'all. Thanks to Facebook friends for coming over and support. Sorry I didn't see y'all in here with any questions, but leave a comment after, leave a question after. And if it's something we can focus on the next live, we'll do that. All right. So I hope y'all have a good rest of your weekend and take care. Be kind to somebody besides yourself because that's when true character shines through. Okay. Be consistent and stay healthy.